Hello again, welcome to another edition of the Real Ale Guide. Thank you again to Chris for coming around.
Right.
We're going to do the Badger's Poacher's Choice. I am a little bit apprehensive about this beer because it is brewed with, you can see there, licorice. And I'm not a big fan of licorice, but Chris is, so that's a bonus. It's 5.7% ABV.
One of their speciality beers.
It is one of their speciality beers. I describe this as, just show you the bottle top. There you go. It's a bottle which a lot of people say they would have with their Christmas dinner. It's one of them dark, fruity, juicy beers. So let's have a beer.
BB Barfly, what's his name?
Yeah. Lovely. Okay, let's get it out.
Well, you get the smell straight away.
Is it?
Before it's even poured.
Is it licorice?
It's Christmas pudding almost. Yeah.
Christmas pudding. That's the kind of explanation a lot of people give this. A lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but I know people out there which suggest this is. Wow, yeah, I do smell. Oh wow! Now then again, that does smell delicious.
That's quite.
That is different. Chris is from
Cornwall.
Cornwall. This is Dorset Ales. Is that very far from?
It's along the coast, but then bear in mind that people in Cornwall label things from Devon as foreign produce. So
Right.
there's distinct cultures down there.
Okay.
Okay. Saying that, there is a generic West Country thing going on as well.
Yeah.
So this would appeal to people in that end of things. Just looking at the bottle, this is scoring maximum points for sweet and fruity. So unusual really for us to go on this, but
Yeah. So you're looking forward to this one then?
yeah, I think we've got a knock at the door possibly.
Have we? Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, sure have.
Oh.
Okay, we'll just pause in a minute.
Yeah. Apologies for that.
Yeah, apologies for that. Back again. Got the kids next door, so we're meant to be babysitting, but there we go. It is the Saturday afternoon.
Yeah. The rugby's been on already, so
Yeah.
technically work based.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's get the nose on this. What are we getting?
Again, loads of sweetness.
Strawberry.
Look at damson in there.
Yeah. Definitely berry. It's very berry-ish.
Yeah, it's more Christmas pudding than Christmas cake.
Yeah.
But without the stoutiness. This comes under the category of ruby. Yeah, it says.
Ruby, red.
A number of the Badgers are.
Look at the colour on that. Yeah, most definitely does stand out as a ruby beer.
And they think it would go over game pie or tangy cheese, mature cheese.
Nice.
Oh
What about that cheese we tried down your house?
oh yeah, the Cornish quartz.
Would that go well with this?
Potentially, I haven't tried it.
Yeah, of course. Let's get into this beer. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that is different. That's
That last bit.
that last bit is extremely berryish and sweet.
Mm.
The initial thing was getting with the licorice, and then all of a sudden that got swept away.
I got the licorice right at the end. Which is
Did you?
weird. Yeah, it was the head that I drank, swept away the first bit, but I was left with almost like almost slightly mentally licorice hit, which isn't unpleasant. Yeah, I
It's
like.
very sweet, as they say.
Yeah,
It's an extremely sweet beer. I think this beer, for me, would be I think I'm going to go again first before I give another comment.
I'm getting the licorice at the end still, but there's something in the middle that I can't place. That might be the fruitiness.
I basically I don't really like licorice, so I'm in my mind I'm looking for the licorice straight away, so I'm getting that right up front.
Yeah.
And then it kind of gets swept away by a berry, like a berry, really sweet berry taste. It's really not unpleasant, is it?
Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of, I know people in the UK remember this. You had your sherbet dips, black bit licorice in your sherbet, yellow tube,
Yeah.
like made by Treewell. And you had the other one that came in a thing of three separate packets with a swizzle stick.
Yes.
Which was like 3 different flavoured sherbets with a swizzle stick.
Yeah.
And this reminds me of that. It's that sweet, it's that fruity, it's that tangy.
Yes.
And you've got a mixture of that sherbet dip thing with the multiple sherbets.
The whole spectrum.
Yeah.
It just goes from
And it's like a little trip. Each thing is like all of the flavours all in one go, but in sequence.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And it makes you burp.
Yeah, it does. It is quite gassy. At 5.7% ABV, I think this has been targeted as probably an after dinner beer.
Yeah.
Would you say?
Yeah, absolutely.
I really don't think you could.
If they're saying it good with you might have your cheese board.
Yeah.
After a big meal, and thing is, if you only wanted one.
Yeah, that probably. Yeah.
After a dinner, and you're only going to have one beer, and then this would be interesting to have with the cheese. However, odds are, I would suggest that you're likely to want more than one beer if you're in a position where you're having cheese after a meal.
Yeah.
I think.
And I think more than one of these, I think is stretching it. Do you think?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or could you?
I couldn't keep drinking this all night long. Well, 5.7%.
Mm.
2 of these would be plenty enough. Then I'd have to shift on to the gym by that point.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it would have ruined my gym palate by then.
Yeah.
Because there's so much in this.
There is so much going on. It is.
It's almost like the if you've seen the original Willy Wonka film, where you've got the chewing gum that tastes of everything, tastes of a complete meal.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you start off with a starter of soup, tomato soup, and you get the hint of the roast beef, and then right at the end you get the sweet.
Yeah, it's that whole.
Yeah.
Plus, it's that whole rainbow flavors in one glass. It's sweet and malty. It's no, it's not bitter.
No.
It's not bitter at all. I just really want to give this a good wash round. Really release the aromas and get my nose in this.
Oh, excuse me.
And that is massive. Wash that round and really get your nose in this. It's a massive aroma, isn't it?
Yeah. I think when they've tried to do it, a number of beers now give you a scale of 1 to 5 on all of the things.
Yeah.
This is getting close to the high end of all of the categories.
Yeah.
Bar hoppiness and bitterness.
Yes. Yeah.
So, yeah. I think it's probably, I don't know, it's okay.
Yeah. It's okay. It's not blowing my mind. It's not.
It's blowing up my stomach. That's what it is doing. It's it is very gassy indeed. If you notice, neither of us are. I'm sucking my stomach in clearly, but neither of us are the biggest blokes.
No. No.
So to be able to, there's no way you could session this.
No. I think with us doing the Tanglefoot
Yeah.
and the.
Mummy's not sharing the cowboy hat.
Oh. Okay. Well, this might be a good moment to meet my daughter,
Yeah.
Regina.
We've both had the Tanglefoot and the Thirsty Ferret.
Yeah. Yes.
This-
And they're in the fruity end of things, but they're not.
And they're sessionable.
Yeah,
We've
but-
sessioned them.
And they're not sweet. Yes. Yeah, we've sessioned them a number
Yeah.
of times. And they were
Yeah.
great, quite frankly.
Yeah, but this is different. This is something else. I think we'll probably have to cut this review. If you could give a quick rating before we go.
I'm going to go 6.5.
6.5 out of 10. Myself. I'm gonna give this a 6. It's
I'm going in the room.
quite. Oh, mind you, we're going to get a couple of minutes out of it now. There we are. They've gone. So you're going 6.5. I'm going 6.
Because it's a speciality thing. If you had a relative round who didn't drink much,
Yeah.
but liked the occasional beer, and you said,
Got something
"Go,
special.
I got something out of the back. You know, here's a bit of cheese after your dinner, a bit of Stilton, a bit of cheddar, and so on."
You might
I
say,
said,
well.
"Give this a whirl." They'd probably really appreciate it,
Yeah.
and they'd be able to drive home after. Well,
But after yourself drinking beers like Jaipur, and we've just drunk a gooseberry beer by Adnams and the other green beret, plus the beers from Cardiff, the
Bare Naked.
Bare Naked beers on the spot there. The Bare Naked beers. It just seems. I don't know. I'm trying to put my finger on it. I think we'll go on, Mum. We'll go on.
I think they've tried to do everything in one glass.
Mm.
And whilst that's admirable that they've managed to do it, I don't know if I particularly like it.
No.
Which is why I've given it the lower
Yeah,
scoring
6.5, 6.
Now, I've certainly had, sometimes you'll get an ale or a beer or a bitter or whatever, whichever category you want to put it in, and you'll just think, well, that's just nothing at all.
Yeah.
But the fact that they've clearly made this and made something that they were aiming to do,
Mm.
unless they came across it entirely by accident and then bottled it, but I can't imagine that's the case with
No.
Badger Brewery.
Yeah, yeah.
Then you got to give them the respect for that. So yeah, and that's why I'm sitting with this 6.5.
6.5, yeah. I'll go with that. Okay, I think we will knock it off. Sorry about the interruptions, but it happens. We're babysitting. I feel like men behaving badly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cheers, Chris, for joining me again.
You're welcome.
We will be reviewing more beers in the future. We're constantly tweeting each other, suggesting different beers. So we'll probably work something out for the future. Thanks for watching. 6 for me, 6.5 for Chris. Badger's Poacher's Choice. I'd just like to give out their website quickly, which is www.badgerales.com. Thanks for watching and cheers.